Hey everybody, welcome to Signed by Superstars. Today we're joined by a legend in the sport of professional wrestling, Wildfire, Tommy Rich. That's right. I thought you might be hiding under the table like the cage match.
Rob?
Good, how you been?
Good, man. Good. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Guys, if you want to order anything to get signed by Tommy Rich, we have about 10 or 11. Actually, we've got 12 different photos to choose from. We have 11 by 14. You can see it on the screen right there. Everything can be ordered right now on the website. We also have an amazing canvas, too. 11 by 14 special edition canvas. I'll show you that. You can order this as well. It's only $60. We'll get it signed by Tommy Rich. We also have some other really cool items as well. We have a actual ring-worn pair of shorts from ECW. It's already signed by Tommy Rich as well. You'll also get a magazine that has a picture of Tommy wearing it. If you want anything inscribed on it, we could write ring worn with today's date. Here's actually a picture of Tommy wearing it in the ring. And I'm only doing the tights for $500. Only $500 for the tights. And there's a picture of him in the magazine as well.
Look at 2 items.
For Tommy Rich?
Yeah.
Oh no, there should be a belt.
Belt?
Yeah, there should be a belt. Where'd you find that at?
This is Matt's orders.
Was it in a package we didn't open yet?
Yeah.
Oh, there should have been an NWA belt too. But if it's not up there, maybe it didn't come yet. I just texted Matt. Because I don't even have that on the spreadsheet. But okay. Guys, we're going to start with some mail order first. And again, if anybody wants the tights, they're available right now to order on the website. And we'll get started with the mail order. If you guys have any questions for Tommy, you could definitely put it in the chat. All right, first up is going to be for Andre. Andre Hatchet sent us a bunch of pieces in here.
Oh.
We got an old school Memphis style poster. And I guess we could sign in any color you want on that. Maybe silver would look really good.
Just Tommy Wildfire Rich.
Yep, that would work for us. Perfect. What's up, Chris? What's up, Corey? What's up, Glenn? So how you been these days? All right, Andrew Hatchet. I know you just came back from a show and Dreamer said he was on the airplane with you.
Yeah. We was in Memphis.
Right.
Did the Memphis Tigers football game.
How was that?
It was good, man. It was a heck of a shindig.
That's awesome. Look at this old school shot. You, Jimmy Hart, and Bobby Eaton.
Bobby Eaton.
Guys, look at that shot. Awesome, awesome shot. That's a mail-in order. We don't have that available. No, that's okay. We're just going to sign that with your name. Yeah, this is another piece for Andrew.
Any color?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, no color preferred. He said anything that pops. Here's the first piece that we had signed for Andrew. It was a nice poster there. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the chat. All right. Thank you, Andrew Hatcher. Somebody asked, Tommy, did you ever have any encounters with Mike George in the 70s or the 80s? That's from James Pritchard.
Yeah, Mike George was in Atlanta. When he first come in, he was refereeing, and then he started wrestling. I wrestled him a couple of times.
Right. All right. Andre Hatchet has another one. It's a magazine. We'll just sign here on the cover. All right. Andre Hatchet. Good questions, by the way, James. Mike, can you adjust the one camera?
Which camera?
I believe it's this one right here. You're going to have to zoom back, Joe said.
Don't go anymore.
It doesn't go anymore?
Or this one, the other one.
No, it's definitely that one.
Don't go back anymore.
It does, can you push it? Can tilt it up? There you go. Much better.
There?
Yep. There you go. All right.
All right, Andrew, we got you, Bubba.
All right. Andre has another one, too. This might be from like NWA days. Somebody had a good question. What are your memories of the night that you won the belt from Harley Race?
I was scared to death because Andre picked me up and put me on his shoulder. I ain't never been lifted that high in my life, you know. But
right,
Big Andre, that was shoot. That was
he didn't sign yet.
That was a big deal, man. I mean,
did you know you were winning the belt that night, or did they not tell you until that?
No, I didn't know till I got there.
Wow.
Didn't know till I got there.
So I have a question. Do you still believe that?
No.
The fans could go to hell.
But you know, Bill Apter told me that this was one of his best-selling magazines.
Wow.
is what he told me. That's a nice crisp one too.
All right, we got another piece for Andre with you and Baron Von Raschke. Was Harley easy to work with?
Oh God.
Yeah.
They wasn't none no better than Harley.
Yeah. You ever speed down the highway with him in his car, his Cadillac?
Hey, we wrestled in Augusta the night I won the title, and I had a Trans Am. We cruising about 90, and Harley's in a rent-a-car. All of a sudden, I thought, if I had too many beers, I felt something hit me in the back.
Oh, no.
But there wasn't no lights. All of a sudden, I felt something ease up and me pushing. We're going about 100 miles an hour, and it was Harley in the rent-a-car pushing me down
imagine
the road.
that?
Oh, Harley was a wild man. He loved to play.
That's dangerous
Even
stuff
at
right
100
there.
miles an hour.
That's awesome. Yeah, Adam, we'll talk about that on Tuesday or Sunday show. I used to have this magazine. This is a really famous shot right there with Tommy Rich. The good old days.
The good old days,
Yep.
yes, sir.
I mean, you're one of the guys who was a true pioneer of the sport of professional wrestling. I mean, you've wrestled all the territories. You've been everywhere. You never had a major run in WWF. Why is that? Was there ever any talk about Vince bringing you in early on or anything?
Well, I talked to him a couple of times, but at the time, we had 3 daughters, and I'm an old cornbread boy. I like it cornbread. So
Right.
Anyway, it wasn't in the cards. I never did make it.
Maybe too much traveling.
Look back and wish I did sometimes, but then I think about it sometimes, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you did NWA, WCW, Memphis, Continental. You worked Florida a couple times in
Florida,
and out.
worked down there a little bit.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite jackets right there. I love that jacket.
You still have it or no?
No, I don't have that one.
Oh man, good stuff right there. And of course, you ever work for Fritz at all for a little bit, going to the territory?
Just in and out.
In and out?
I did some shots in and out. I worked for Paul Bosch there,
Yep.
in Houston.
What about Joe Blanchard?
Joe, Wahoo was doing the booking out there. I went out there. And
Southwest.
I really enjoyed that. That's a beautiful place, San Antonio.
I think Bob Sweet-Ten was there. What are your memories of
Bob Sweet-Ten. I remember Bob.
Bobby Jaggers?
Bobby Jaggers. Killer Brooks.
Yep.
Killer Brooks, man. Good. We was did a signing a little earlier at the card shop, and they were playing. The owner's son was playing some of the old wrestling.
Right.
And I seen Killer Brooks was in it in one of the matches, Austin Idol. Yeah, it was pretty cool seeing some of the old. Bring back a lot of memories.
All right, we got a nice Georgia program right here, guys. Look at that. We're going to get Tommy to sign it. Please have Tommy Rich sign here. All right. Sign right here. Thank you, Matt. I don't know if you're watching, Matt. We never got your belt. So, and I only invoiced you for one item. I'm going to invoice you for this other item as well. But we never got your belt in time. In fact, we have this picture here, guys, to get signed. Please have. Okay, this is already signed. Here you go. That's already signed by Tommy. That's going to get signed by Ric Flair.
Oh, okay.
So you can just put that back on the step, and we'll bring that up.
Okay.
Cool. All right, Matt. That's probably what I already billed you for. We could do Brian Westcott's encyclopedia.
Yep. He wasn't in here, so I just.
Yeah, he said just on the ECW page. All right. Thank you, Brian. This is for you. Guys, we also have these amazing 11x14s. Anybody wants to order one of these are available on our website. And like I said, we have one pair. The other 2 are gone. We have 1 ring-worn tights signed by Tommy Rich. And I'll inscribe whatever else you want on there. All right. Matthew Zadell, 8x10, photo number 1, which is this one right here. And he wants you to write on here to Matthew.
To Matthew?
Yep, and anything else you might want to write. All fired up.
How you spell Matthew?
Matthew.
Matthew.
Corey, I'm going to ask him that question now about Eddie Gilbert. One of my favorites of all time. One of my favorite promo guys and a great heel. Thank you, Matt.
There you are.
In Memphis, Tennessee, a lot of the beauty of Memphis and the art was to talk guys into buying tickets and come see the matches. It wasn't like 5-star matches, but you guys would get on the microphone on TV every Saturday morning and be able to talk the fans into buying tickets. What was it like back then? As far as like you had some of the best promo guys in the business. You, Austin Idol, Jimmy Hart, Cornette, Lawler. All of you guys were just freaking amazing. Why do you think Memphis was such a great spot for you guys to learn the business and really home in on promo skills?
Well, it was a wide open area, and they did, up in New York, they had their style wrestling, Georgia had their style, and there was that Tennessee style,
Oh, it's the best.
and everybody loved it, and all the names you named, the who's of wrestling. I mean,
Yeah.
pretty Bam Bam Bigelow. I mean,
Everybody
they
came through.
all came through.
Hogan
there.
came through.
Yeah, Hogan had it. Yeah.
In fact, one of the first vignettes in wrestling was, I think Jerry Jarrett was when he panned down at his feet, and I guess he had the camera guy on his knees, and he made Hogan look like a giant by panning up, and Hogan was just standing there. So that was early on stuff too.
See, and that's what they were good with doing the videos. They were
First company
doing them, and
Yeah.
and that like the fabs when they come in, all the exposure and the stuff. You know, it was like small movies actually almost.
Yeah.
And they were the first ones doing it.
First company to do vignettes was Memphis. What do you remember of Eddie Gilbert?
Oh, Eddie, shoot, I remember. Of course, when I first started, I used to go with Tommy, their daddy. I'd go with him and Eddie Marlin to Evansville. My dad and Eddie Marlin was good friends. So I'd travel around because I was big wrestling. I loved wrestling when I was a kid.
Yeah.
We'd go to the old Hippodrome, and I just knew Tommy, and then I got in the business, and Eddie would come around, and he was taking pictures for Pro Wrestling Illustrated.
Yep.
And then Dougie wasn't about that tall. I mean, and so I just grew it. I was close to them as I am my brother. My own brother.
Yeah.
Because I just grew up with them.
Yeah, Eddie Gilbert was one of my favorite heels in the business too.
Oh, one of the best.
Yep.
I mean, and a great mind for the business.
It's a shame that he went so early because I would have liked to see what he would have been
Yeah.
like. I think he would have been a huge part of a lot of different companies down the line. So as far as booking goes, all right, we got another picture for Rick Wade. This one we're just going to sign in black Sharpie, just your name. Were you down in Memphis when Kaufman was down there at all, or not really?
Who?
Andy Kaufman.
No, I wasn't there then. I was on the tail end of it after they'd done all their stuff.
Right.
That was, I tell you what, seeing people, I mean, that Andy Kaufman, he sold it. I mean, and that's back with kind of like a magic trick. You know how they knew it? And Andy Kaufman, he protected it. I mean, he was quite the cat.
Yep. This one we're just going to sign in blue paint pen. Yep. This is going to be for Michael Rajabandilia. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name too bad there, guy. See James's questions. Yeah. James, I don't think he'll know that answer to that one. Do you still watch current TV? Do you watch any of the shows today?
I watch a little bit of it.
Who's your favorite to watch, if there is anybody that you like to watch? Is there any wrestlers going today that you like?
I like Cody Rhodes. He does a good job. I mean, they all do a good job. I mean, they all work hard and talk about athletes. I mean, to take all the big bumps and all the flying,
Right. It's different.
I was that ground and pound guy,
Punch and kick, sell.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got an 11 by 14, our first one. Michael's going to get this one. It's a great edit. We're going to do this in white paint pen. And we're just going to sign your name. Thank you, Michael. All right. Enrique. We got you, Enrique, coming up next. We're going to do this one in purple paint pen. And we're just going to sign your name. There you go.
We don't know that one. We're going to find a purple one.
Okay. We'll come back to that one.
Yeah.
All All right, not a problem. Let me just go into this. Back. Orders. Glenn Latshaw. All right, Glenn Latshaw. Let's see what you picked. Latshaw. Photo number 4. This is the edit up here. This one we're going to do, oh, it's purple as well. They're both in purple, so we're just going to wait on you. Any memories of Gino Hernandez?
Oh Lord, yeah, Gino. Like I said, I wrestled for Paul Bosch out there, and Gino was one of them kind. He was a heck of a worker, and you talk about another could talk on the mic.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He was a total package. I mean, he could wrestle really well, and he could get the heat. I mean, he was really good. And just a very good person to me. I always enjoyed going out there because me and him hung out a little bit, you know.
Right, a little partying on the
a
side.
little party going
right.
on, you know. How it is.
All right, we got the purple paint pen in effect. We'll do both for Enrique. That's yours, and then we'll do Glenn's. Guys, get your orders in now. We're going to go about another 45 minutes, maybe a little bit less with Tommy. He's had a long day. So if you want to get your orders in, definitely do it now. Somebody would like to know who's
Come on now, while I'm still signing pretty too.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't want to get too tired out. When you came to ECW and Paulie gave you the FBI gimmick, were you for that gimmick? Did you like that idea of being kind of with Guido and a little bit of comedy wrestling?
That wasn't comedy. That was Tennessee style.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, I was telling somebody today at the signing we did earlier, I was telling them that was probably one of my favorite. You know, when they asked me, I thought, well, is my money going to be the same? You know, that had a lot to do with it.
That's all that matters is
but
money.
they said, oh, yeah. But I had more. I would have paid them to have done the gimmick. I loved it, you know.
Right.
Everybody up here hated me going like that to them, yeah.
One of my favorite feuds of all time was with you and Jerry Lawler and, of course, Austin Idol. And they did the big angle with you under the cage. What are your memories of that night where you're hit under the ring?
Well, I just got back from Japan.
Right.
And, of course, you got that jet lag anyway. Well, they carried me out there about 4 or 5 o'clock. I was under the ring.
Right.
Had a blow-up air mattress, 6-pack of beer. And I'd drink a beer, go to sleep, wake up, pee in the can, drink another beer, and go, you know. And the first thing I heard, because I sound asleep, I mean, all the people then got in and everything. And that Memphis ring's really loud.
Oh, yeah.
And about the first noise I heard, I went to raise up, and I hit my head on the metal post on the bottom, about knocked myself out, and I thought, where in the hell am I at? And, of course, I was under the ring. And,
right.
Lord, and nobody ever knew. I mean, we was out there, I was out there for a good 4 or 5 hours at least.
Wow. That was one of the best angles of all time. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. It's on YouTube. Lawler versus Austin Idol in a cage match. Tommy's under the ring, which led to some really big houses, really big. Was Bigelow came into, I think?
Oh, yeah.
For the tag matches.
Yeah, the tags.
Real big business. So it was awesome. All right. Devin Ashman. Let's see what you got. Photo number 6, which is this one with you and Buzz Sawyer. The Mad Dog.
The Mad Dog.
One of the most talked about feuds to this day. We're going to have you sign this, and he wants you to inscribe the last battle of Atlanta in 1983. Any color that pops. What do you think? Red? Because it was a blood feud?
Red, yeah, a little bloody. That's good.
That's still, yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
That's gold.
Yeah, it's gold.
The other red.
Yeah, the other red.
The other red. The last battle of Atlanta, 1983. That's a good choice of pen color there for that one. People still talk about that to this day.
We were just talking about it the other day.
Yep. It kind of reminds me of like Raven and Dreamer's feud. Just it's always going to have that. It's the word I'm looking for. It's always going to have that buzz around it.
A lot of buzz.
Yes, he is, Corey. We'll ask him that, Enrique.
It's all about the buzz, Rob. Buzz Lightyear. Looks good.
Awesome. All right, let me show that picture so these guys might want to order. Check this out, guys. I definitely highly recommend you get this done. If you're an old school fan, look at that in red. Good stuff.
That's where the Hell in the Cell came from. Last battle of Atlanta.
Wow. I believe it. That's
They
right. 'Cause
called
they
me,
had to-
yeah, I've done a couple of promos for them up there.
I remember that stuff.
Yeah.
Any backstage fights that you ever saw? Like, what was one that really sticks out?
Never really seen none of the boys get into it. I mean, I seen wrestling number 2 and the Great Mephisto get into it. Frankie Kane got into it
Right.
one night. And by the time it got started, they broke it up, you know.
Yeah, typical.
But I never did, you know. Pretty much the boys got along pretty good. I mean, I'm sure there's a little animosity here and there, but I never did really see no guys, you know, have no trouble.
Somebody would like to know if you have any good Ric Flair party stories.
No, I never. Flair did his party at the bar.
Right.
I've heard stories about him being in there and getting towed up and pulling his pants down, shanking his ding-a-ling. But I'm pretty sure everybody's heard that one.
Oh, of course. That's a classic one. All right, Joe Brabham, same deal here. We're going to do photo number 5 and red paint pen. This time we're just going to sign your name. Again, guys, don't forget we have canvases. We only have 6 of these. We'll actually number them for you. If somebody wants one, we'll actually number them, so there's only 6. This will be the first one, 1 out of 6. You could order this right now for $60 on the website. We'll have Tommy sign
They're
it.
cool, too.
Yeah, and the back, you can hang it up on the wall. We only got 6 of these. And again, we got a ring-worn pair of tights from ECW. We're doing that one for $500 if anybody wants that. That is right over here. It's featured in a magazine. We're going to give you the magazine so you could have proof. I have a picture of Tommy wearing it as well. And we can inscribe on here ring-worn. We only want to get $500 for this. So I'll put that right over here. If anybody wants it, you can order it right on the main page. And somebody would like to know if you ever had a chance to work with Hulk Hogan in the ring.
Now, he come to Atlanta before he went to
Memphis.
before he went
AWA?
before he went to AWA, he was in there as Terry Sterling. It's he wrestled as Terry Sterling.
Yep.
And you know, he just I don't know if he didn't know what to do with him or what he had or what the deal was, but when he left, next thing you know, he's Hulk Hogan. I mean, and he was off to the races, man.
Right. Yeah, I could see that. I was. You worked for Bill Watts a little bit.
Just
Here and there?
in and out. Yeah,
Same
I've
deal?
done some shots in and out.
All right, let's see if you guys have any other questions in here. Somebody asked about the Freebirds. Your memories of Michael Hayes and Terry Gordy.
I love Big Terry Gordy. Well, I loved them all, you know. And you talk about some characters. If that car could have talked, Lord help us all.
Those car rides have to be
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh,
Also in WCW, you were managed by Alexander York, who everybody knows. What are your memories of being managed by Alexander York?
well, the York Foundation, Richard
Ricky Morton. Yeah, Richard Morton.
Richard Morton and Thomas Rich.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Terrence, was it Terrence?
Terrence Taylor. Yep.
Yeah, Terrence Taylor. It was a good little gimmick. I think they wanted to switch us heel for a little bit, you know. I never understood the gimmick, but we did a little business with it.
I'm gonna have you sign this one right now. We'll just sign this in red. Maybe we'll sign it up here in the corner, and we'll just do 1 out of 1, so we can show them what it's gonna look like. If anybody wants to get this one, it's the first one that he's signing. And this is $60 if you want to get it. It's up on the site. No problem, Joe Brabham. All right, check that out, guys. If anybody wants this, this will be the very first one that he signed. And if you want an inscription on there, you just let us know. You can order it on the website. All right. Anybody have any other questions for Tommy? Definitely put it in the chat. Mike, do you have any questions at all? No? All right.
Mike all quiet tonight.
Mike is very quiet tonight. I think he's tired.
I'm very tired.
We'll have you sign a couple of these. We'll just do, what was the best color, yellow or red?
I would do white. If you can do white down at the bottom.
The white look
Okay,
good, yeah.
we'll do white on there, guys. Again, guys, get your orders in. Tommy had a long day, so the quicker we get done is better. We'll probably go until like 9 o'clock, so we have plenty of time to ask away. We'll have Tommy sign some stuff while he's just sitting here. Haha, James. Awesome. Thank you. Check that out. Again, that could be ordered on the website as well. No, we already ate a while ago, and I'm sure Eric Sims is here, guys. Eric Sims, the great Eric Sims.
Do you want me to come on the camera?
Oh yeah, I mean definitely, people want to see you, guys. If you have any questions for Eric Sims, I mean you ask away. There's Eric Sims.
No BS. It's your cult hero. It's ESS.
Yep, Enrique, we got yours done, 100%. We just did it about 10 minutes ago.
Somebody finally in this office more over than me.
Hey, no BS, brother.
Oh, you know, Bubba.
Who? I can't.
It's Joe. He says, "Oh, you know, Bubba."
You know, Bubba. You know that Rob Feinstein. He is Eric Sims' class.
I miss Sheik. Oh,
Corey.
Another heck of a character.
Sheik. He was
doing great,
insane.
Corey. Thank you, buddy. Joseph, Rob, tell Eric Sims I said hello. Hey, Joey Brabham, how are you, buddy? What's going on? Has Eric got any good fucking wine? Always good fucking wine at goodfucking.wines.com and on the Facebook at Good Fucking Wines. 24/7, 365. Let's have some good fucking wine.
I'm gonna have you sign some of these in red, and if we could do we could write the last battle in Georgia like we did for the other guy, or Atlanta. I'm sorry, the last battle of Atlanta.
Eric, hey man, good to see you on it. Yeah, hey, John.
Do you want me to
How are
say
you, buddy?
that ain't the
Oh yeah, you're right.
as
You're right.
well.
Yes.
I was wondering.
See, I'm getting old
You
too.
probably signed that one too.
It had me confused there for a minute.
Wait, that's not the Brooklyn Brawler. No. Hey, any Eric Sims? No, we don't. We should do an Eric Sims virtual on here. How about that?
I don't think anybody would buy
Maybe
anything.
2 people.
I don't know. Maybe we'll do a New Year's Eve party with Eric instead of Francine,
There
and
you
we'll
go.
have him in a bikini.
Should I start modeling that right now?
No,
or-
there's we don't want to see any of that.
See,
Go, good answer. Yeah, good answer.
What was your favorite moment with Sheik? Going on Howard with him?
Probably.
It has to be Howard Stern, right?
Got to be. One.
I'll show that. Guys,
Yeah.
these are amazing. Check this out. Oh my God.
Well, I didn't do Howard once. We did Howard 4 times.
Yeah.
Between 2007 2009.
Yep. I was telling Mike the other day when we did Howard, and then Sheik had his podcast after Howard's show. We stuck around, and then it was Shuli interviewing Sheik on the podcast. Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was.
That was a fun week. And then we went to collect the money. Remember, he took us to a nut store up in Jersey to collect the money, and then me and Joe had to be the bodyguard or something.
Oh, his Iranian friend's store in Hackensack.
Yeah, and he owed him money or something.
His friend from the army back in the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah. We need an Eric and Rob shoot. Yeah, that would be interesting.
Oh my God, we've seen it all.
Wait a second, Rob. How long you been in the business?
Me?
How many years?
I started around like when I was in high school, 89.
I started 85, so
Yeah.
I'm 38 years in.
Yep.
So you're about 34
Yep.
ish. So we're the OGs of what we do in this industry.
I still look young, thank God. You don't though.
I
have my hair.
How old are you now?
What?
How old? Are you?
53.
He's 65.
I just turned 56.
Yeah, I'm 53 years old.
He just got his AARP.
I look good for 56. Okay.
Except the hair. Tommy's got more hair than me and you. Tommy, how old are you
Eric
now?
Sims has.
68.
Wow. I wish I had Tommy's hair.
Yeah, I actually do have a flair party.
I know.
I actually do have a flair party story.
All right, go ahead. What do you have?
So it was Philadelphia at the what was that hotel?
Marriott.
No, not the Marriott. The other one, the Hilton, which is now DoubleTree.
Right.
So I was at the bar, the young days back in the '80s. So I was there and just hanging out, just making my way, doing my thing. Ric Flair comes in. Hey, I'm Ric Flair. Boom, 4 girls. Boom, out the door and up to the hotel, up to the hotel suite.
They're playing checkers. You know that, right?
Yeah, of course.
All
I
right.
mean, it's like unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that. Like the charisma that he had. I've never seen anything like that before. But there was everybody used to hang out at the bar all the time, and it was just like back in the day. It was,
Did you ever go to Joel shows, Goodhart's, when he was running McGonigal Hall?
No, I don't think I ever did that.
Civic Center?
No. I mean, I did Civic Center for NWA, but not Joel's show.
Who was the first guy that you ever really traveled with? Like that was one of your main guys besides Sheik.
Sheik.
Was Sheik your first guy that you would bring everywhere?
I did Sheik. I had Kamala. I had George Steele. I had.
I think I did George through you, maybe.
Yeah. Who else did I have? Snook. I did back in the day.
Snooka easy to work with?
when he was with Maniac, he was all right. When he was with the wife,
Right.
It was impossible. But you know, a lot of rules and whatever.
Right.
So it's just you know, a lot of negotiation there. A lot of negotiation.
What about Abby? Who was your most difficult client? Abby?
No, see, Abby. Once you made the deal with Abby did his job.
Right.
You know, and he signed everything, did that. But the thing I didn't like about Abby is at the end, hey babe, I need a bonus.
Right.
I need a bonus. I need a bonus.
Tommy's gonna want one tonight.
Yeah,
I need a bonus. Sorry, the Bank of ESS is closed permanently. Yeah, no. So it's like, you know, it's just that's how you do business with Abby. Now when I negotiate with Abby, I tell him, this is the thing. There is no no this, no that, no this. You're getting this. Don't ask for this, and that's it. And I tell Malika, and that's how it is. You know, and if they want to do it, that's it.
Joe said his favorite Eric Sims moment is when you had to pull up the Sheik's underwear on the face-off video.
On our show,
Yes.
that was the best. That was the best video with the Sheik, Honky, and
New Jack.
And New Jack.
Oh.
When worlds collide, and okay, so
I want to clear the air, and you're my witness. Some people said on like YouTube or comments on Twitter, did I go out and make Sheik do drugs or tell him to buy drugs?
no, but a drug dealer did come to the door.
But that was all Sheik.
No, that was New Jack.
Oh, okay.
That was for New Jack. That wasn't
No,
Sheik.
I'm talking about when we did the Iron Sheik shoot interview where he was drinking.
And
he called the guy on the phone.
He was fucking high as a fucking kite before be going into that.
People would say that I was supplying him because I would make my interviews better.
No.
Exactly.
Well, I'm mad.
No.
Sorry, Tommy.
Where's mine?
No, he was so fucking high and fucked up that when he called Anthony, the drug dealer, who couldn't come up anyway, you know, it's just, and that's what we saw where, you know, that beginning of that shoot there, that first one that you did.
Right.
So, but no.
Somebody would like to know, Tommy, who trained you in the business?
Tojo Yamamoto.
Tojo Yamamoto? Okay.
You know, speaking of the that Iron Sheik with the Worlds Collide, it's like the pants fall down.
Oh, it was the
And I
greatest
gotta pick
video.
the pants up.
You can watch this right now on rfvideo.com.
So
by the way.
First of all, it's a bad situation. So what's the best of the both worlds? Do I pick the pants up facing the Sheik in the front, or going behind the Sheik and pulling his pants up? Both are very bad, very bad. So as you saw in the video, I went behind him and pulled up the pants to make sure he was okay, because I don't think I would live down going in front of it.
Maybe one of them.
This?
Yeah.
So-
One of the, one.
So I put you in the camel clutch. Exactly. Bob.
There's the link right there, guys, if you want to watch
is
that
about
interview
grenade
with
and white.
Sheik, New Jack, and it's Sheik, New Jack, and Honky Tonk Man.
There you go.
It's
There's
the
one-
craziest.
It is the best fucking shoot out there that's ever been done anywhere. Guaranteed.
Nobody's ever beat that shoot.
The
cops came.
And the cops came to
The
shut
cops
us down
came.
because you wouldn't pay for the fucking room.
No, I paid for the room. They
No,
were
you
being
didn't.
loud.
No, you did not. I had to go to there and calm the guy down and just tell him, hey, this
Why
is
would I
what's
not
up.
have paid for the room?
You didn't pay. They want to come shut us down. You didn't fucking pay for the room.
Why would I not
You
pay
got that. You didn't pay for the room. I had to go deal with everybody that night and just so you wouldn't get fucking locked up.
I don't remember any of this story, so.
No, I had to go to the desk and deal with the front desk guy, and it was just bad because the front desk guy kept.
What was the
coming to room.
convention there that
George,
weekend? George's
George.
convention? Okay.
George.
I missed
Sign-
those.
It's Sinomania.
Yep, I miss all those shows too.
Yeah. Neidhart was there. New, you know, I mean, and you know, Sheik went into Neidhart's room. And I was getting frustrated because I wanted to go to sleep. I was tired, and like, I almost got into a fight with Neidhart, which was fine. We were cool. You know, we got all worked out and stuff. But you know, it's just one of those things.
Guys, does anybody else have any questions for Tommy?
I know my knees are killing me. I keep bending over. My fucking knees are.
There might
shot.
be a chair. So,
Do you want me to stay on this, or I just
no,
go back
you
to
can
my?
stay.
or I can just
You're
go
fun.
back?
Guys, if you have anything you want to get
You
signed
got a
by
chair
Tommy
for me?
Rich, please place the orders now.
I don't know. Do you have a chair?
Bring it over here.
You have a
I got a chair
that
for
I
you.
can get seen on camera?
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Somebody wants to know about the Iron Sheik Ultimate Warrior incident.
All right, I'll tell that story.
Okay. I'll move over a little bit.
I'll tell that story.
Story time.
And we still are taking orders. If you're watching for Tommy Rich, if anybody
how do I
wants to order anything,
How do I get this chair back?
Get in.
there's the link right there, guys, to order some 8x10s, 11x14s, the canvas, ring worn
Joe, we
tights.
can't fix that people on that
Now I
camera.
feel better. My balls are crushed, but I feel good now. I feel good now. God
One of
damn
the
it.
canvases or-
So
Yeah, we'll sign all the canvases now
so
while we're doing this.
So the Ultimate Warrior story. Okay, so we're at this football convention in Edison at the somewhere in Edison at that convention center in Edison and Raritan Center. Warrior was signing, Bruno was signing, Sheik was signing, Hulk was signing, a bunch of football players were signing over there. So I decided to I took on a bathroom break with Bruno. I took Bruno over to Warrior to get a picture. I figured it's good for publicity stuff. Warrior was very polite to Bruno and did
I'll fix it. I'll take it.
took his picture and whatever. Then I figured I'd do the same thing with Sheik. I think it'd be good for business. So I didn't know there was heat there, number one. And number two, I didn't know that there was a memo that went around that the Ultimate Warrior didn't want to be with see any of the boys. He just wanted to do his thing. I somehow missed that memo. So I took him over, and it's like, Warriors that go away from me, you make fun of me, whatever. They started jaw jacking, and
Blue and yellow, too.
Sheik trying to baby face the situation, and it's like, I'm sorry. And it's like, no, I don't accept your apology. Go away. Now the Sheik, try to save face, what's the Sheik gonna do? So turned his energy on me. It's like, why did you take me over here? You embarrassed me, this and that. And you see that in the YouTube video where he starts jaw jacking with me, and I'm trying to de-escalate the situation, apologize, and whatever. And the next thing I know, he gives me a slap to the face.
Oh, he slapped you in the face?
Boom! Like bam! Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know who was in that video?
It's right on
Ben.
It's right on the video. Now, what?
This is still on YouTube, right?
Now, what do I do? Do I come back and hit the Sheik?
No.
Wait a second. So if I hit the Sheik and knock him down or out, I'm an asshole for beating up an old time legend. If I try to
Yellow?
If I try to do it, if I try to hit him and then he kicks my ass, which should happen, I'm still the asshole. So cooler heads prevailed, and I just walked away, and I'm still the asshole, but it just we talked about it later, and we just put some safeguards in place, and like every time I work with Sheik, there's a new safeguard that had to be put in place because of something new that happened. So that's what it is. Then what do I do now?
Mike, are these the only ones we have?
I have to make.
14s left?
So I got to
Let's
make.
just have 'em- we'll just
chick-
sign
so I had to
some
make
stuff. It's
chicken
gonna be done.
salad out of chicken
that?
shit.
NWA sign.
Yeah.
So
I'll show that after these.
I progressed that into getting onto the Howard Stern show. So that's how I make chicken salad out of chicken shit. There, we got onto the Howard Stern show because of that.
And it was amazing.
And I took Rob the first time there with a whole entourage of people, and it was
No, the first time was because of probably for that. The second time I went with you was because of the shoot interview that we put out.
Right,
The
but
preview.
you all got in. First time everybody got backstage to meet everybody.
Yeah.
Second time they smartened up and only let me and Sheik into Studio 69. You had to stay in the outside green room.
No, we got in. We got in.
You had to stay in the outside green room.
The second one? I don't remember.
The first time everybody got in.
Yeah.
The second time Ronnie made sure.
So Tracy Morgan was with us?
First time.
Yeah.
First time. That was the first time in 2007. The second time, I got in. Only me and Sheik went in. Everybody else had to stay in the.
You might be right because that was the
outside,
night of the podcast.
in the outside green room.
Yeah.
Because everybody was marking out the first time and they didn't want that. It was great for you guys and everybody because it's, you're fans of the show and you just want to take pictures.
Of course.
It's phenomenal.
So Rob was lurking.
Hey, I want to show these guys the NWA sign. We have the NWA banner. This is from the actual movie Iron Claw, and Jake the Snake already signed it. We have it here. It's $1,000. Again, it's certified by A24 Studios, and of course, nobody's bigger than NWA. He is Mr. NWA, Tommy Rich, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. We're gonna have him sign it live on camera, and we are selling this. It's going to be $1,000. As time goes and progresses, we're going to have other guys from the NWA sign it. Ric Flair is going to be signing it in about 2 weeks. We're going to be with Rick. So, and then anybody else that's going to be at conventions coming up that was in the NWA, we're going to have signed.
Who's Joe? That's Joe?
No, that's just a customer, Joe Bernard's.
Because I'm more entertaining than anything else that's being put on here outside of Tommy Rich right now. Understand? Understand?
He was putting you over before, Joe Bernard's.
Oh, thank you. Please put me over. Please put me over. The greatest thing since fucking sliced bread. Yes, thank you so much.
All right, I know we just got another order in from Rick Wade. Rick, we're going to get yours next. Guys, this is the NWA banner.
Ben, you
As a
was
matter
there.
of fact,
So
Harley Race mentions me in that movie.
Yeah, Ben.
Yeah.
He was there. He was
Ben,
in a YouTube
Ben,
video.
Ben, so you see, I was worried when that was going on. I was looking around because I knew that was at the start of the YouTube, the height of the YouTube era, the start of it.
Have him signed here because he was a champion.
And I knew that was gonna come up. You know, it was gonna be on YouTube somewhere. So like, I was like, fuck. I was just waiting for that, and it's up there, and you know everybody's seen it on the YouTube, and if you haven't, go look it on YouTube. It's there. I think it's embarrassing, but I don't like looking at myself on YouTube in those type of situations.
Do you know when? Do you know the date when you won the NWA title?
1981.
Okay, you don't remember the exact date?
No.
Anybody know the exact date that Tommy beat Harley for the belt? Anybody know the exact date? Google it or something.
81. That's when I was born.
Hold on, let me look it up.
Shut your face. Shut your face up.
He beat what when he won the title?
Wins
1980.
1981.
81.
Tommy Rich wins title beating
I can't remember the.
Harley Race. Let me look at the date.
Yeah, Ben was right
4/27/81.
4/27/81.
there. I wasn't
Yep.
born yet.
4/27/81. Thank you, Andrew Oakley. Wow. Again, this is an item that's for sale. It's from the movie.
That's nice.
That is a nice piece. It's a backdrop. Did you actually see the movie? With the,
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I thought it was good. Yeah.
It's
He
pretty
wants to know
accurate.
about Missy Hyatt. I've had a love-hate relationship with Missy Hyatt for many fucking years.
Didn't she bring Eric up at the virtual?
Yes.
So now that I'm on, I get to since
No,
you
don't
did-
bury her on here now, because then she's going to give me heat.
No, I'm not gonna.
If you're gonna bury her,
I
you-
won't bury her. I'm
Okay.
going to tell the goddamn honest truth.
Missy, this is Eric Sims, not me.
I won't bury her. I won't say anything derogatory. I won't do anything.
Please don't,
No.
because I like Missy.
No. See, I did a signing with a Texas signing with Black Bart,
Brian Adidas.
Brian Adidas,
Strongbow.
no, the other one, Hollywood John Tatum.
Right.
So I had John Tatum and so I had John Tatum and Missy photos, but I didn't have Missy sign it.
Hold on for 1 second. Rick Wade, this is for you. Photo number 6, red paint pen. We're going to do the last battle of Atlanta. Thank you, Rick Wade. All right, go ahead.
So, and I know Missy doesn't like me, so like I don't bother her with anything. So a vendor had her down at Charlotte at the gathering, Marty's thing down in. So I sent my photos to the vendor down there to get done. So and they got done, but again Missy threw a shit fit about doing it. She did sign the photos for the vendor for me. But and then she goes on all her social media saying I'm selling fake photos of her. She didn't sign it, this and that. But yet, I didn't post the photos.
Right.
I didn't post anything yet because I didn't even get them in the mail. She went on the front saying that she signed. How would she know that those photos were fake and whatever if I didn't even show them on the air yet on my feed? So
Tommy's like, what the fuck is going on here? He's like, I came here to sign autographs and I'm hearing this shit.
Well, actually, Eric told me that he told me I was talking. He didn't tell me I was signing.
Right.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You said now you switched the heat. I told you to do it the other fucking way around. Fuck you! All right,
Guys, we're going to go about another 15 minutes live, and then we're going to let Tommy go. Does anybody else want anything signed by Tommy Rich? You got 15 minutes to do so. Lots of 8x10s on the website to choose from. We got 11x14s. We got canvases.
So I want to finish the Missy story.
Go ahead.
So Missy, did all that, and again, I had to defend myself.
Good question, Enrique. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I don't want to hold you up.
Right.
So I had to defend myself and this and that, and we called her a liar. I called her out. We called her a liar, and we proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that she lied about it. And shame on you for doing that, Missy.
That's opinions of Eric Sims, not necessarily mine.
I didn't badmouth her. I
Okay.
just told the truth of the situation.
Somebody would like to know, Enrique or Tommy. Enrique on here would like to know any good stories on the road with babes.
With who?
Girls.
Oh, girls.
Lord, I mean, we was like rock and roll stars back then. I mean, like Eric was talking about Ric Flair pointing 3 out. Shoot, you pretty much had your choice. I mean, and it wasn't no shortage on ladies at the matches either. I mean,
Best territory for Rats.
oh,
Memphis.
Memphis, Atlanta, but it was good. We were like rock stars.
Oh, yeah.
Man. I mean, it was something else.
Austin Idol, when you teamed with Austin, what was the chemistry there between you guys? You guys were a great, great heel tag team. What made it so special?
Well, just we were two different types. I mean, we looked alike, but we were two different types. Like Austin was the Las Vegas, and I was old cornbread country boy, and people, you know, the guys, the girlfriends liked to come see us, but the guys hated us, you
Right.
know. So it was just a good combination. And then, of course, I wrestled Austin, too, and we draw good money with that, too. It was, you know, as a matter of fact, that place we was at, they was showing one where I was doing the angle with Harley, and I wrestled Austin on Atlanta TV.
Yeah.
And he got the figure 4 on me, and Harley come in, they put the belt on it and messed my knee up.
Who was your favorite guy, if you were looking back on your career, that you like to work with in the ring? Was the one standout guy that just was amazing to work with?
Oh, it would have to be Harley. I mean,
Harley?
He was just so smooth. And I've seen him, like, one night he was supposed to be the heel, and the babyface didn't show up or something. And then, like, just in a 2-minute promo, he had them people eating out of his hand. He went from them hating him to them loving him because I can't remember who he worked with. I was just shocked and amazed how he just went out there and cut a promo and switched that easy, you know.
Right.
And the people went crazy.
Somebody asked if you ever worked for Vern Gagne.
I worked up there. Wahoo did the booking. I was up there about 6 months, and that
Right.
was and it was during the cold time too. So I didn't. Well, I went up there because Wahoo was doing the booking.
Was it 88, 89 maybe?
Yeah, I think you're right around in there. You about right.
Yeah. 88, 89. All right, let's see. Tell Tommy his best friend Rodney Hanna from Jonesboro, Arkansas says hello.
What's up, Rodney?
All right, we got another order that just came in from Matt Zuzorzum. Let's see what you got, Matt. Joe's typing it in now. Matt.
How can you read that?
What do you mean?
It's so small.
I can read it. I got
can read
great eyesight.
Oh, my eyes are bad. I need like magnifiers.
You can say I can't even see it with my
I
glasses.
couldn't even see. I need magnifiers.
It's the same thing. It's going to do a red paint pen, the last battle of Atlanta. That sounds like it's the hot 8x10 of the night.
One tonight.
Yep. What was Wahoo McDaniel like outside the ring?
Oh, Wahoo. I mean, if Wahoo liked you, you had it made.
Right.
If Wahoo didn't like you,
Stiff chops?
oh, Lord.
Yup.
Yeah, but he just wasn't very nice to you either.
Yeah.
He didn't like you. But he always liked me. He come to Atlanta, and me and him was tag team champions, and so we got along real good.
All right, we got another order coming in now, too.
Read Miltek's question.
What's the next question? Oh, how much is Rob going to pay the Big Don to have Eric sleep with the fishes?
Listen. If the little puny Don couldn't make me sleep with the fishes, the Big Don actually likes me. You know.
Who's the big feud with now with you on the internet? Is it you and Vito, or did you guys make up yet?
I've done with no, we haven't.
You haven't squashed?
No, I haven't. No, we haven't. Listen, I'm not allowed to talk about Vito.
Okay, I just didn't know if you guys squashed or
There's a police investigation. I can't.
What? Oh wow.
Went
that far.
Well, yeah, because we were fucking with him, and then I get a call from the local sheriff's department down there telling him not to have any further contact with him.
Wow.
So
Steve Corlitz, this is yours. Gold paint pen, and we're just gonna sign your name. Thank you, Steve. Yep, I will definitely ask Matt after he signs this question or picture. I know, right, Steve?
I do actually pretty damn good. If I took over the studio.
Yeah.
I'll just get a cut. Bring your stuff down. All right. Can you ask Tommy about your memories of working with Mass Superstar?
Oh, now that's it. Now you talking about a dreamboat too.
Bill Eady?
Bill.
He's such a nice guy.
Oh, just a gentleman.
Yep.
In and out the ring. I mean, dude, and he taught me a lot. I learned a lot with him, you know. And that's the thing in Atlanta. I got to work with the best of the best. I mean, Ken Patera, I was scared to death first time I ever wrestled him. I thought,
Yeah.
you know, Mr. Olympics and all of that, and I knew how tough he was.
Right.
Anyway. And I'm scared and just went in there, and it just was just nice and easy. I like I said, I don't know if it's just cause I was yes sir, no sir, or what, but they just all took a liking to me and helped me. You know, helped me. They all helped me.
What do you remember of Roddy Piper in Mid-Atlantic?
Well, Roddy was in Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia too.
But yeah, I love Roddy. Me and him, yeah, we did some running around together. Had a lot of fun. Had some good matches too. You know,
It's the best. All right. Let's see. Anything? Memories of Dusty Rhodes? Being around Dusty.
Dusty took me to buy my first pair of cowboy boots.
Really?
Yeah, we went down. He was in Atlanta doing TV, and we had a show that night. And we went over to Cowpuncher's Palace, and of course, he got me to get them that you kill the cockroaches in the corner. You know, they both pointed. Yeah, but I'll never forget. But yeah, my next pair was the rounded toe. But yeah, Dusty. Yeah, Dusty took me over and got me some boots. Yeah.
Looking back in all the years you've been in the business, what is your fondest memory?
God, just the fans, man. I mean, it's that, you know, that's what makes it. I mean, we got paid to do something we love to do, but it's just the fans. I mean, like fellows asking me today about, did people come up? Did you ever have like a role model, being a baby face? And people come up and they'll tell me a story, you know, of that. It does. It makes you feel good, and you know that you touch somebody like that, and you know, I mean, just the greatest fans in the world is a wrestling fan.
You ever do any overseas tours at all for you in UK?
No, Japan. I went to Japan a few times.
Baba?
I went for Baba, and then I went
Anoki?
for Anoki once, and then I went for the IWA, I think it was.
Victor Quinones?
Victor Quinones, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I know Doug Gilbert worked over there.
Yeah,
He did the Freddy gimmick there.
Yeah, the Freddy Cougar.
Yeah, he did
What
that
a
in
heck of
Memphis
a
too.
gimmick that was a heck of a gimmick. The Japanese people go crazy.
100%. In fact, let's see, you're wrestling tomorrow. I think you're wrestling, not Freddy Krueger, but I think you're teaming or wrestling Jason from Friday the 13th and maybe even Michael Myers. I don't even know.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
The gimmick match, yes. Some type of gimmicks.
Yeah, he still follows wrestling somewhat. We watch him with Cody Rhodes. We were actually talking about Cody earlier. Andrea Jackson would like to know, what titles have you fought for? NWA World Heavyweight Champion, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, and of course you've held probably every belt down there in Memphis.
Georgia tag belts. Tony Atlas and me was the first salt and pepper team to ever win the Georgia heavyweight titles.
Yep.
Tag team titles. And then of course the Georgia heavyweight title, the television title. Held a lot of titles in Memphis. You know, I mean, it's a pretty long list.
Yeah. Guys, we're going to wrap things up here in a couple minutes. About 2 or 3 minutes left. If anybody's contemplating on getting an order in, now's the time to do so. We have about, 12 different 8x10s to choose from. We have an 11x14. We have a canvas. We also have a ring-worn pair of trunks from ECW. Looking to get $500 for the trunks. If anybody wants it, it's already signed by Tommy. We'll have him write whatever else you want on there. Maybe ECW ring-worn. If you want it, it's $500. It will come with a magazine from ECW. And you got a picture of Tommy wearing the tights. And we also have this as well. There's the ECW magazine with Tommy wearing the tights.
I tell you what, Rob, we're gonna do a bonus for somebody.
What's that?
We're gonna do a bonus for someone who spends, what do you want, $500 for the tights?
$500 for the tights.
If someone right now buys the tights for $500, we're gonna have Tommy Rich cut a promo directly for you that Rob's gonna send to you, a thank you video, putting you over for buying that right now.
And I'll give you 3 free 8x10s of your choice.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah.
You'll get 3 8x10s, the tights, and a promo. So if anybody wants that deal, let us know. And just you can order it. We'll invoice you. You can actually order the tights. They're on the website right now.
So who wants to fire it up right now?
Fired up.
Fired up.
Say something about fired up.
Someone said about firing up and buying our damn tights. Buy the tights. Get a free promo video.
It's a good idea. I like that idea. So,
There we go. We're enticing it for you.
and it's ECW tights. It's
Oh,
not
you
like it's not going to
noticed
be worth money or anything.
You and Francine.
Who do you still talk to in ECW? Anybody in like?
Little Guido every
Guido.
now and then. That's
I loved you and Guido. I think you guys had great chemistry.
we worked your last show together.
Yeah, yeah,
Your last show.
yeah. At the arena.
Philly,
Yep,
So now,
in
who's
April.
gonna help out and pay $500 to get the tights? You're gonna get a free video, a promo video for you. He's gonna put you over, thanking you. Going once. What?
James Pritchard is the best.
It's
He's
a great idea to include the promo, Mike.
he's the best.
I do it for the fans, James.
God damn it! It's my idea.
Dave Sebeck said hello. Well, I don't know if
Oh.
you remember Dave.
Dave's
His
from,
promoter, Dave
Minnesota,
Sebeck.
Minnesota, up in
Oh, okay. Yeah. How you doing, brother?
northern Minnesota. Yeah.
Dave Sebeck, we have an offer you might want to take us up on. We have ring worn ECW tights, and they're already signed, and you're gonna get 3 8x10s of your choice, and I'll cut a promo on you, Dave.
Duluth. No, a promo thanking you. Not
Yeah.
on it.
Where's
but-
Eric at?
Eric, who? Oh yeah, Eric
Okay.
would have loved this stuff. But shout out for me, Andrea Jackson. All right, guys, we are gonna wrap things up here with Tommy. I will keep these tights here. I do have them. I have extra 8x10s that he signed as well, so that deal is still available. And if we wanted to go to promo, we could always do that, right? Through you.
Okay, Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Sure.
Can Tommy Rich give Blake a shout out before he goes?
No. How much is it? How much is it for a photo here on here?
It's $20 for a photo.
So $20 for a shout out.
Yeah, no one's gonna do it. It's just
Well,
somebody
it's a
being
joke.
funny.
It's a
Listen,
joke.
It's an inside joke. So, guys, I want to thank you guys for tuning in today, and we're gonna be back Sunday night at 7 o'clock with a virtual sales show. Tommy, I want to thank you for being here tonight.
Hey, thank you
It
for
was an
having
honor
me.
for
man.
having you in
It's
our
a
office.
pleasure.
Actually, Tom, you were one of our first shoot interviews of all time.
When you was talking about one earlier, I was thinking that I did about one of my first, probably the first one I ever did was with
One,
you.
and we took you to Fuddruckers afterwards.
Yes, sure
You're talking about
did.
that.
Wow. Yep. And that was back in over 20 years ago.
Fuddruckers.
So that's 20 years ago, guys. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in again. And of course, we'll see everybody on Sunday at 7. And of course, we want to thank Eric Sims, the biggest Jew out there, for making this possible.
Listen, that's not that's right. That's racist. You know it's.
I'm Jewish. I'm allowed to say it.
You know it's Sukkot. You know that.
What's that?
It's a Jewish holiday.
Oh, okay. Well, there you
Sukkot.
go.
Welcome,
Yeah,
James.
Sukkot. It's it's you shake the leaf and.
Anyway, we don't have to educate them on that. They don't care. They're not going to eat matzo ball soup tonight. So,
Yeah.
I'm
all right.
I'm a Jew for food anyway, so I love
Exactly.
Matzo ball soup's the best.
guys, thank you. And I'll see you all on Sunday. And Tommy, travel safe.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
No problem.